Welcome to episode 63 of the Tit for Tat podcast, where culture meets chaos. I'm your highly blessed and favorite and a little bit messy host, Lauren the Dom, aka the Dom Dada, aka Lauren Monroe, aka I'll fuck your mommy and your daddy. All right, welcome to an all new week, you guys. Y'all know new weeks means new opportunities, new blessings, and of course, all new mess. All right. One thing about it, as much as I try to say, like, oh yeah, we trying to, create the vibes, bitch, y'all just love being in the mess. And sometimes a part of me is like, bitch, can we get something different? But then, the messy part of me is like, bitch, keep it coming. All this rat beef and the courts, bitch. Every week we have a lawsuit. Literally, every week somebody gets sued for something, bitch. I know the courts literally be fucking tired of y'all because why are you here? What? Do you need some money? I get that the economy is bad, but bitch, if y'all continuously just take everybody to court, court, bitch. No wonder why the cases that actually matter ain't really getting the recognition that it needs, because at the end of the day, bitch, you want to be sitting here suing a motherfucker because she said that your baby looked like fucking E.T. So, so what? Talk about it's defamation of character. Fuck that baby. Fuck. Uh, no, for real, like, I can truly say, like, this summer is really going to be like the battle of the lawsuits. That's what it gives. But nonetheless, again, I am so excited to be here. I'm not going to keep y'all any longer, so let's go ahead and get into the shit that y'all came here for, which is the mess, because I know y'all love being some messy ass bitches. All right. So first up in the hot seat, it looks like a jury finds a store owner not guilty for shooting a 14-year-old. All right. So back in 2023, in South Carolina, a convenience store owner, Rick Chow, was arrested and charged after fatally shooting 14-year-old Cyrus Belton after he accused him of shoplifting from his store. Um, on Monday, a South Carolina jury found Chow not guilty of the murder. Chow maintained that he acted to defend his son when he shot the teen in the back after chasing him from his convenience store. First of all, why the fuck is you chasing anybody? Like, that's store 101. Every single store will tell you, do not chase after anybody, bitch. Even if you own that shit, why the fuck do y'all feel the need to chase after fucking people who are literally shoplifting or this, that, and the third? Bitch, why you don't have cameras up? Why you don't have, like, you feel me? Like, certain shit, I just feel as though, okay, yeah, you don't want to lose inventory or whatever because that means you missing out on money. But bitch, you motherfuckers be feeling so entitled to just pull out a gun and shoot a motherfucker, bitch. If I shot your dumb ass for literally coming in my store and robbing my shit, bitch, you that's not, bitch, you're guilty. You're guilty, point blank, period. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, this is why they say, if somebody is like robbing your store or whatever the case is and they run, do not chase after them, because at the end of the day, what matters most? People's lives, or the fact that you literally lost out on a couple fucking gummies? Be fucking for real. Anyway, um, prosecutor said Chow reacted after he wrongfully thought that the teen had stolen 4 bottles of water from his store. However, a defense lawyer for Chow claimed he fired at the teen to defend his son, alleging the teen pointed a gun at him. Allegedly, it's always allegedly some shit happened. This is why I feel as though if I this is why I hate situations like this, because sometimes I feel as though the foreigners that come over here be ruining it for everybody. Like, shit like this just basically tells me, like, at the end of the day, I feel as though y'all can come over here, but once you get to doing shit just because out of hatred in your country, like you was taught to, like, be super cautious of black people and this, that, and that, baby, don't bring that shit over here. Like, the fact that y'all think that that's okay, you might as well stay where the fuck you born from. That's how I feel. And I know that sounds a little racist or it sounds fucked up, but at the end of the day, if we continuously allow non-Americans to literally come over here and do whatever the fuck they want to do and allow them to get away with it, then what the fuck does that say about America, period? I know America is pussy. Don't get me wrong, America is literally like Lotto, pussy ass. But Yeah, I just think it is so weird that, especially like the people who own these gas station, these stores or whatever, it's like y'all will literally use any excuse to go out your way to harm black people and then turn around and be like, well, I thought he had, it's always, oh, I thought he had a gun. Bitch, what if he had a knife? You bringing a gun to a knife fight? Really? Like, be fucking for real. I'm just really sick and tired of this shit, truly. Um, Prosecutors reportedly acknowledged that the teen had a weapon, but they say that the weapon fell on the ground during the chase and that he never threatened anyone with it. Child chased the teen more than 130 yards from the store, and y'all found this man not guilty. Be fucking for real. It was argued that various witnesses testified that they didn't see anything in Carmack Belton's hands and didn't see him point a gun as he ran from the store. So if nobody's seen anything, you don't have any actual video footage of this man pulling a gun out. You supposedly say that your son was in danger and this, that, and the third. Why didn't your son testify? I don't get it. An attorney and representative in South Carolina legislator stood with Belton's father while addressing reporters and said, "This makes us feel as if our children don't matter, and they do. This makes us feel like Cyrus's life didn't matter, and it did. I've been practicing law for almost 30 years. I've never seen anything like this. I don't understand it." Um, Rutherford, who is the attorney, said that Carmack Belton's family will pursue a civil lawsuit. They need to pursue something because I think that is absolutely ridiculous. If we continuously allow non-black people to get away with hate crimes, what the fuck? How are black people ever safe in anywhere that we go? Truly. And this is the thing. You sat here and said, "Oh, he was stealing." Where is the merchandise of him stealing? Truly. Like, where is it? Because my thing is this: if motherfuckers actually did steal him when you shot him, guess what? Something would have fell out or anything, or they would have found the bottles of water on his body. Nothing. It's almost giving like the Trayvon Martin shit. Like motherfuckers just casually walk to the store to get me some, to get me some shit or whatever the case is, and then but you have to worry about non-blacks, literally. And sometimes you do have to worry about black people because black people will literally rob you and do all of these things. We see it happen all the fucking time, especially like in Atlanta or whatever the case is. But it just very much gives like I can't go to a store and just casually mind my fucking business without having to worry about other motherfuckers being in my business, bitch. Literally, y'all haven't found any evidence of him actually stealing. Y'all can't find the gun that he supposed. Well, I guess y'all did find the gun, but essentially the gun wasn't fired. Nothing happened. Okay, if you see a gun on me, that does not mean I'm going to use it. Point blank, period. It just means, bitch, I have a gun on me. Bitch, I'm here for safety. So the fact that you literally took upon yourself to sit here and lie and say that your son was in danger, what the fuck did your son do? Like, that's the thing for me. Y'all always want to talk about how somebody reacts to something. What the fuck did this person do to make me react? Literally, y'all will go out your way to provoke people constantly and then get mad when they literally respond. Bitch, life don't work like that. Bitch, the fuck is wrong with you? Go back to fucking China, Japan, wherever the fuck you from, and leave us the fuck alone. I'm getting tired of this shit. I wish that racist people would literally stop coming to America and trying to kill black people for literally no reason. But you're doing a hate crime and then trying to disguise it as, oh, it was a safety issue. But then where the fuck is the safety issue at? Because we haven't been presented it. Literally, there's nothing that you have said or anything in this statement that has anything to do with your safety being at hand. And then again, like I said, where the fuck is your son at? Oh, okay. Like, bitch, it just sounds excuse after excuse after excuse. And the people who literally sit on these juries be pissing me the fuck off. Bitch, this is why sometimes I can't wait until I get jury. Well, I'm not gonna say that, bitch, because who the fuck really wants to do jury duty? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, if I was to be selected to have to do jury duty, bitch, I hope I get a murder case or something interesting, so I can really sit there with the rest of these juries and be like, put your motherfucking pride aside, put your racism, your hate, or whatever aside, and really look at the fucking facts. He had no reason to chase that man 130 yards. You had no reason to do that, bitch. You didn't even have no reason to chase him fucking 20 yards. So the fact that you literally ran for a second to literally catch up to this boy, this 14-year-old who you thought was stealing, but you literally actively never actually seen anything on him. You were just acting scared, and you need a reason to literally cover up why you just shot this little boy for no fucking reason. That's what it gives. Or maybe, I hate to even take it there, maybe your son was doing something that triggered the black boy, and then you want to make it seem like, oh, the black boy was just tweaking this, that, and the third. So you had to do what you had to do. No, you didn't, bitch. No, you didn't. That man deserves to be in jail. And guess what? I think the son deserves to be in jail too. Bitch, I hope that store, well, supposedly it is said that the store has been vandalized, this, and that, and the third. Bitch, they should have burnt that store down to the motherfucking ground, ho. You was worried about them little 3-4 water bottles or whatever. Bitch, now you really have to worry about trying to build a whole fucking store. Imagine that, bitch. And you think I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? Fuck you. Fuck you. Because what in reality, okay, I can sit here and say, what the fuck do y'all do for me? Truly. Okay, yeah, y'all might make a few clothes, make a little furniture or something. What the fuck do y'all do for me? Truly. Nothing. So I can sit here and say, bitch. So basically, what I get from this is if an Asian person comes into my facility, I'm gonna just shoot them and be like, oh well, I thought they were stealing. You know what I'm saying? Or what's some racist shit that fucking Japanese, that Asian people do that I don't fucking know. I'm gonna come up with something, bitch. You racist fucker. I'm gonna come up with something. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see who gonna get away with it or not. Okay, but nonetheless, I am disgusted with the jury. Um, there was no reason for him to be found not guilty. Truly, the evidence is clearly there, whatever. Speaking of evidence clearly being there, but motherfuckers, not taking accountability for nothing that they do. Fuck ass Boosie. I do not like Boosie Badass. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Boosie Badass is a terrible fucking human being. He is on the list. Bitch, he is worse than fucking Meg Griffin. I'm gonna just keep it like everybody be like, give me a list of celebrities that you hate. Boosie Badass is at the top of my list. You fuck ass dick in the booty ass bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck about you beating cancer, beating murder cases, and none of that shit. Like, at the end of the day, you are woo. Anyway, um, it looks like Boosie is facing a felony aggravated assault charge in Harrison County after police said he allegedly hit a security guard in the head with a glass hookah base at a nightclub in downtown Houston. It says the incident happened around 2 a.m. as the club was closing during Memorial Day weekend. Police say that the situation started after a security guard reportedly refused to let a woman use the restroom before escorting her out the club. I think that's so fucking weird. I don't know what the fuck these club I don't know what the fuck these club security people be thinking. Like, bro, you can't let me fucking pee. Bitch, I have to pee. Literally, I don't know what it is about motherfuckers always trying to hold you from using the bathroom, but that shit is so fucking stupid. Um, Investigators say the woman dropped her belongings while being escorted out, and as security bent down to pick them up, he was allegedly struck in the back of the head with a glass object. The guard told police he saw blood running from his face and allegedly saw Boosie holding a broken hookah base. Court documents state that the guard received 8 staples in his head due to the injury. Authorities have issued a warrant for Boosie's arrest. He has not been taken into custody and is expected to appear
My
in
family and
Harrison Court
fans, man,
Monday
I'm okay,
morning.
bro. I'm alright.
Boosie does basically
It's
speak out
basically a
about the
money
situation. Let me
grab,
see if I
man.
can play the video.
It's a money grab, but it's what you go through as an entertainer. Uh, the facts of the case have come out. I mean, we in court now. But this a money grab, man. This guy wasn't even supposed to be a security in the first place, man. This nigga done 17, 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a deadly weapon. He just got caught at the border a couple years back, smuggling women out the country and in the country. Just got off federal paper.
All right. Anyway, child. saying it's a money grab is fucking hilarious. Like, at the end of the day, Boosie, I think that Boosie does shit on purpose just so he can possibly beat the charges. I think that because he beat the murder cases or whatever, he feels as though he can do whatever the fuck he want to do and get away with it. That's what it gives. At the end of the day, I wish I could find the actual video because there was a video. Excuse me, there supposedly was a video of the incident happening, and it's clearly Boosie literally hitting the man with the hookah. Um, but yeah, at least ain't nobody died, no nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is a money grab, just pay the fucking man. Like, I don't know. You clearly don't have the evidence to literally say that it wasn't you. And bitch witnesses literally say that you clearly were holding the hookah base. So what are we talking about here? You know, but I will say I always wanted to hit somebody with like a little hookah, a little bottle or something. Bitch, I always wanted to do that, especially in the club.
Just hit that chick with a bottle. I don't fight, I don't argue.
But yeah, hopefully y'all figure that shit out. That's all I can say. Next up in the hot seat. Well, she really isn't in a hot seat because at the end of the day, bitch, you deserve it. You literally deserve to never look back. I promise you. Um, Cassie basically speaks out and says that she has moved out the US and doesn't plan on returning. She basically got out of the United States after her 8-figure payout from Diddy in court testament. The move was revealed in court documents as part of the lawsuit filed by Clayton Howard. Howard was one of the male escorts prosecutors said was transported across state lines for sexual acts involving Cassie and Diddy. As previously reported, Howard claimed he contracted an STD after sleeping with the singer and is suing her and Diddy. In the documents, Cassie states, I reside outside of the United States. I do not intend to move back to the United States. She says her location preference for legal proceedings would be New York, as that is where her lawyers are. It was not revealed where she is, but you know, she is safe. She's living her life, and you know what? Like I said, she deserves it. She don't need to look back at nothing that's going on in the United States. The shit that y'all put that lady through, and especially the fact that Diddy is getting out in like a couple years or whatever the case is, you deserve to move. You deserve to move. And then the whole like the Clayton how like the male escort or whatever, like you really just need to be mad at Diddy. I understand you being mad at Cassie, but at the end of the day, Cassie was a victim. She was doing what the fuck she, you know, was told to do. And I don't think a lot of people actually take that into consideration. Like if somebody is doing these things in your life and basically it's like the quid pro quo shit, right? You know when you at work or whatever and they tell you like, hey, if somebody offers you sexual, you know, if somebody offers you something in return for like sexual preferences or whatever, like essentially they can ruin your life for that. And I feel like that's what y'all are failing to realize that has happened with Diddy and Cassie. But like I said, I am glad that Cassie is safe and she is far, far away from this fuck ass place. All right. Speaking of Diddy though, yeah. So apparently there was a video leaked on Twitter or whatever. I actually never seen the video. I tried to look for the video, all of that. But there was a video leaked with Diddy, 50 Cent's baby mama, Daphne Joy, and there was another guy in the video or whatever. But 50 Cent basically makes a post about it. That's what actually brought the attention to the video. He makes a post basically saying like he's disgusted and his child is a victim in this shit, this, and that, and the third, yada yada yada. I hate that shit. Like I understand that kids are literally going to, you know, like make fun of you for, you know, goofy ass shit. But for you to think that you can make fun of me because my mom is basically got exposed, you can't. Well, yeah, you really can't hurt me off that because at the end of the day, when you really think about it, this video was clearly leaked without her permission. Like, I think y'all also fail to realize just because I consent to this one thing doesn't mean I consented to everything else. So yeah, she might have consented to having sex with Diddy and this person, but she didn't consent to her actually being videotaped. Or even if she did consent to her being videotaped, she didn't consent to it being posted. That basically gives revenge porn. And if you ask me, 50 Cent is actually the one who's behind this shit because Duh, he hates his baby mama, he hates Diddy, and he was actually the one who literally came out with the documentary about Diddy. 50 Cent is literally waiting for his moment to try to drag everybody along just because he hates this man. That's what it very much gives. But yeah, so 50 Cent basically says like she's not a victim, my son is. Can you imagine going to the 8th grade to find out this is your mom? The court system in LA thinks it's fine. Yeah, because she technically didn't do anything wrong. If we literally sit here and judge every single parent for literally having sex, the difference is one is actually being posted, the rest of y'all is doing it in private. 9 times out of 10, y'all kids then walked in on y'all fucking. Whole time, I've literally watched or I've literally caught or heard or whatever. Almost everybody in my family fucking at one point in time. Bitch, I didn't even call my mama sucking dick. It was my daddy dick. But still, at the end of the day, shit fucking happens. Okay. Now, would I be able to sit here like if say my parent was having sex or whatever and it ended up being posted on the internet? Can I really sit here and be like, oh, I hate my mom. I hate my mom. I can't believe she did this. Why the fuck do I hate my mama for doing some shit that grown people fucking do? Be fucking for real. Like, I would never understand that. And I get that y'all want to sit here and say that the child is a victim and he can be bullied for this, that, and the third. Bitch, kids get bullied for way less. So what the fuck are we talking about? No matter what, as a kid, being bullied is like part of growing up. I hate to say it like that, but it is. Because when you really think about it, unless you was like the popular kid, bitch, everybody got bullied on. Literally, I got bullied for being fat, for being tall. Bitch, even motherfuckers try to make fun of my last name, saying, oh well, your last name is this, so it sounds like gay and whatever. Shut up. Shut up. Kids literally find every excuse to literally try to bully you for something. Like at the end of the day, and I get that y'all want to sit here and be like, well, sex workers shouldn't have kids because that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to literally consent to sex. Do you see how everything to do with sex in any way, shape, or form, y'all surround it with shame? Why the fuck should I shame my parent for literally doing what the fuck she thought was okay? Plain blank period. She's not abusing nobody. She ain't harmed nobody. The bitch is getting fucked. Something that I'ma end up doing when I get older. 9 times out of 10, even in the 8th grade, when you think about it, bitch, I knew a bitch who was pregnant with her second child in the 8th grade. So what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, at the end of the day, y'all be trying to hide sex from kids when that is a natural thing. Sex is always going to be around, whether it's in your home, whether it's your kid going out and talking to his friends or talking to whoever, seeing it on the TV, bitch, sex is always going to be around. Sex is eventually going to be in your child's life, bitch. So stop trying to push this whole, oh, she's not a victim the baby mama, she's definitely a victim. She even came out and said, hey, I didn't agree to this now. She did bring up abuse. Like, I'm going to read her statement in a minute. But at the same time, she is a fucking victim. Point blank. You don't like her 50 Cent or whatever. But that does not take away from the fact that she agreed to certain things, but she didn't agree to all of this. That's what y'all be misunderstanding. And I think that's where y'all even misunderstood when it comes to Cassie, bitch. Okay, yeah, I agreed and I wanted to do this, but these other 50 million things, I didn't fucking consent to that. The fuck? Um, but after the video was leaked or whatever, basically, and also, y'all are shocked at the fact that P. Diddy's dick is little. Why the fuck are we sitting here shocked? A lot of little dick niggas who have money and power, literally, they have to abuse women because they don't have the dick size to literally, what do I say all the time? Men find value in three things: money, dick size, and height. Okay? Diddy has what? Money and a little bit of height to him. Okay? Which means what? He lacks in the dick area. Okay, so that's why he's spending all of this money on bitches and this and that and the third, because at the end of the day, he has to overcompensate. He brings in other people into the bedroom because he knows that his money is more powerful than anything. Really? He has the money to buy and get whatever the fuck he wants. So that means he can get away with whatever. All right? So, the fact that y'all are shocked by his dick size, that literally makes no sense. Literally, it makes no fucking sense. But at the end of the day, Daphne does release a statement. She basically says Everybody plays a fool sometimes, and I have been the biggest fool. I just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. I wanted to fulfill all of his desires, even if that meant breaking my own boundaries. I deeply loved him, and I believed he loved me too. It's still so painful for me to process the harsh reality and the truth of that relationship, but as time passes and in my quiet moments, I realized that it was far from love. The recent leak was a tape I never consented to being filmed on. I was blackmailed by the person in the video and was threatened that if I didn't give him the lump sum of money that they asked for, it would be leaked on the web. I almost gave in to this demand, and once I didn't, sorry, this person eventually sold the tape to a giant media outlet. The media outlet called me one day and said they had the tape and asked if I had any comment before the release. It was the first time I ever fainted in my life. Once the media company understood that the tape once the media com- once the media company understood the tape they purchased was revenge porn and an extortion scheme, they backed off from broadcasting it. I know they are probably reading this, and I want to say thank you for doing the right thing, even though years later it comes back to haunt me again. It sounds like 50 Cent is the one who did it. I'm sorry. That's what it gives. 50 Cent is the one who literally leaked this video in order because I don't think y'all realize 50 Cent literally does shit in order to make himself look like he's like the hero in a situation. He literally does that, and that's a fucking cancer for you. Um she basically says it took me all day to find the courage to rewatch my abuse. Having to watch this tape was triggering and painful because I only knew the inner turmoil and pressures I felt in those moments. I was not and was never in my right mind throughout the entirety of the relationship. So it sounds to me that she was dating Diddy, and Diddy has a tendency to literally use his money to basically buy drugs and alcohol to have these girls out of their mind. So that way, if some shit do go down, motherfuckers can sit here and be like, well, you agreed to it. Whole time she really didn't agree to it because she is under the influence. Like you're literally taking advantage of that. So that's what it sounds like. So to me, it sounds like, yeah, she might have consented to actually, like having sex with these two people or whatever, but she never actually agreed to being filmed. And then plus the whole revenge porn stuff, bitch, you are a victim. She is a victim. And I hate that y'all want to basically take that away from women because you feel as though, oh well, she did this, so she can't be a victim. She actually can, and that's where y'all be fucking up at. I will say though, when you bitches are victims and then you turn around and try to capitalize off you being a victim, that shit can come off a little weird because then she has posted an OnlyFans, basically giving it a discount, this and that, and the third. Even with the situation with Boston man, I said boss man. What's his name? Boston Richie and the Tati situation. Tati is now, making jokes and trademarking this shit. And sometimes people will look at that as, well, you can't be a victim or you can't be that hurt simply because you're making jokes. But in reality, I feel as though that is also a part of dark humor. You are taking a bad situation and bringing some light to it. Okay, so she literally was like, okay, bitch, if you want to do this or whatever, bitch, I'm about to make some cheese off this. And then y'all fail to realize that just because somebody makes an OnlyFans does not mean that they're actually posting sexual content. Bitch, a motherfucker could be literally on there just doing goofy shit like reading a book in a bikini. Niggas is going to pay for that. And also, you don't know what content you're getting until you actually subscribe. So, guess what? When you sit there and you subscribe to her OnlyFans, she's getting paid regardless. Even if you sit there and you subscribe, you went in and you seen that the bitch is literally doing fucking yoga the whole fucking time. Guess what? She still made a bag off you regardless. So I understand that part. Like essentially you as a person do have to capitalize off your traumas, but at the same time you have to understand why the world would think like, oh bitch, you can't be that hurt, you can't be that hurt. I don't know. I think also the world just lacks empathy when it comes to women especially. So um so yeah, like it's just one of those things where at the end of the day, bitch, at the end of the day, I just feel as though y'all don't actually be worried about the kids. Y'all really be worried about how it makes you look. 50 Cent. That's very much what it gives. I'm not, like I said, the girl is a victim in some way, shape, or form. I hope that she finds out who leaked the video and can sue their ass because bitch, literally revenge porn is a thing, and bitch, you can go to jail for that. It's simple. Moving on. It looks like Ashley Janae, who was the young lady who took a birthday trip to Africa and then basically randomly passed away. Her death has been ruled a suicide, and of course, her husband or fiance, essentially, her fiance ends up speaking out about it. Joe McCain, fiance of the late Ashley Janae, has broken his silence after police in Tanzania concluded their investigation and reportedly determined he was not responsible for her death, which I think is a fucking lie. If you ask me, he probably paid them people to say that. Sorry. In a statement, Joe reflected on the official findings while acknowledging that the conclusion does not ease his grief. I bet it doesn't, bitch, because you know you killed her. He opened with a Swahili proverb saying, "The heart is like a forest, one cannot see into it," before adding the announcement does not lessen the tragedy of losing his partner. Joe went on to say that he misses Ashley every moment of every day, describing her passing as a sudden loss he cannot simply describing her passing as a sudden loss he cannot simply move on from. Furthermore, McCain also emphasizes that his focus throughout the investigation was on cooperation and bringing clarity to the situation surrounding her death. Joe stated that his priority was ensuring Ashley was brought home and that the truth will come out through proper channels. The truth still hasn't come out, babes. Hasn't come out. She was a 31-year-old content creator. It says she was experiencing mental distress. She was experiencing mental distress at the time of her death. I think the situation is so sad once again. Because I don't think it was a suicide. It just don't make sense to literally go on a birthday trip to Africa. You all of a sudden get into it with your fiance, and then you just want to kill yourself. Bitch, if I really wanted to kill myself, I would wait until I get home. I I don't know what it is about black women going out the country dying and then people just making it seem like, oh, it was an accident, oh, it was suicide, oh, it was self-inflict. Like, y'all love to come up with every excuse except for the right excuse, which is the fact that this man did something. Y'all just haven't found the evidence. Bitch, have you checked the ceilings? Yeah, check the ceilings for fucking prints. Do all of that stuff, but y'all never gonna take that extra mile, bitch. Look under the carpets. I'm talking about drilling to the floors, bitch. Something. That man did something, and then for you to sit here and say that he was literally gone for hours on hours, bitch. Ain't it multiple entrances and exits when it comes to hotels or resorts? Or is it just one? Even if it's just one, you telling me that you literally left your fiance for several hours, bitch, or you could have hired a hitman. I don't fucking know, but something is going on, and I feel as though they don't want us to let. I feel as though something is going on, and they don't want us to know. So that's why they keep trying to cover it up with the whole suicide shit. Bitch, be fucking for real. At the end of the day, like I'm sick of this shit. But I hope that I really hope that her family finds peace and healing when it comes to this situation because it truly is fucked up. You know? Speaking of being fucked up, Sauce Walker is fucked up over his baby mama or something like that. Bitch, I don't fucking know. This is the thing, right? I would never understand pimp culture because if you were such a pimp or whatever the case is, why the fuck are you bothered because Drake is literally spending his cash on your hoe? That makes no sense. Like I don't fucking get it. So supposedly, Sauce Walker's baby mother basically shared an audio that appeared to have the rapper just going off about the whole Drake shit. Supposedly Drake gave her some racks, bought her a Maybach or whatever the case is. He says, "Don't say nothing about me or with my baby mama or nothing, or I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck what the consequences is. I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. I'm what?" This is what I'm saying. Like your whole persona is about literally degrading women or whatever the case is because you're a pimp. You literally pride yourself on being a pimp. I will never understand it, bitch. You're not even a Q to be a fucking pimp, and supposedly you don't even have that much money for real. Supposedly, allegedly, bitch. Um, he says the shit on video. I will get you jumped again. I don't give a fuck. It's never that much money in the world for me to ever be a bird ass bitch to a nigga like this. A nigga who wear hairballs, bitch. You got fucking barrettes and shit in your head, and I'm supposed to be scared of you? Please. Please, bitch. I'll be like, you talking all this shit, and Drake still got more racks than you. Like, what are we talking about here? He said, just like I'll get Drake smoked, I will get Drake's car shot at. You better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about. Oh, you mad? You overly mad, big mad. And this is the thing. I heard a motherfucker say, well, Drake is wrong because if this supposed to be Sauce Walker's, whole whatever, then she need to be following the rules. Bitch, what? No, it never gave that. Follow the rules. Bitch, if this nigga is spending more, mind you, this is the thing, right? Supposedly, okay, if you my pimp, that means that you're getting the money that I make from this nigga. Bitch, whole time you might have got the fucking Maybach. So what the fuck? Like, bitch, I'm out here literally balling, having a good time with this man, and you're literally taking everything that I got from him. The fuck? Like, I don't get down like that, bitch. Um, the baby mama does end up speaking out. She says, I want to address the situation directly because there has been a lot of speculation and misinformation surrounding why I chose to release the recording that is now going viral. The truth is simple. I was tired of being silent for far too long. I've stayed quiet while other people control the narrative, attacked my character, and painted a version of events that did not reflect my reality. I have spent years dealing with conflict, um, intimidation, threats, and unnecessary drama behind closed doors while being expected to protect everyone's reputation at the expense of my own peace. Baby, it ain't that much money in the world, ho. It literally not. She says, since so many people are asking about Drake, I'll address it directly. Drake and I were involved in 2024. That is not a secret, and it's not something that I have ever felt the need to hide. But the truth is, this story is being turned into something that it isn't. This isn't. This is not about Drake. For me, the issue has always been what happens behind the scenes and the impact it has on our child. You got pregnant by a fucking pimp. Be fucking for real. She says that anyone who has had to co parent through constant tension, hostility, and public drama understands how difficult that can be. The public sees a viral clip. I have lived the reality behind it. They don't see the stress, pressure, fear, and emotional toll that comes with trying to protect your child and create stability while being pulled back into conflict time and time again. I really don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, you put yourself in a situation. Truly. Like, you literally sat there and got pregnant by this man. Be fucking for real. She says, my hope moving forward is simple: less conflict, less drama, and more focus on what truly matters. Our child deserves peace, consistency, support, and a father who is fully present. You really expect a pimp to be fully present. I'm a pimp. A pimp named Slickback, bitch, and he not even Slickback. So then after all of that, Sauce Walker then takes it upon himself to literally release a fucking diss track.
Bald headed hoe, take the wig off. Bitch, you don't never drop the kids off. White hoe look like jigsaw. Black bitch thick and her skin soft. Little apartment, just a
White bitch look like Jigsaw. In the caption, he says, I don't start shit, I finish it. The grease was about Adam 22 speaking on the business from Buddy gossiping to the 100 show on No Jumper about my son, never about the pussy. Buddy been making tender songs about me for 45 albums. Y'all just sleep. Kept I kept it secret for the paper. This my fifth girlfriend to break the owl since way back in the club. Treasures asking about me. See y'all tomorrow, professional player. So basically, Drake be literally fucking all y'all baby mamas and y'all mad. That's what I get from it. That's all I hear. Drake literally be literally spending. He be a big trick. He be fucking all y'all baby mamas, and you think, oh well, I sent her over there. This man, and the third. So why the fuck are you mad? Why the fuck are you doing all of this? Like, I would never understand it. You sitting here talking about, oh yeah, I'm super P. Like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I sent that bitch over there. I sent another one. I sent another one. So what are you mad about? Literally, like what's going on here? Like, you sent me to Drake. Drake literally is going to fuck on people, and if it's a good experience, bitch, he might put you in a fucking song, bitch. And that's it. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, it just sounds dumb as fuck to me because you're just mad because he fucked your baby mama. He spends more than you. That's what it get. Like, pimps never made sense to me because at the end of the day, you mad because your hoe is getting a better life somewhere. You hate women that bad that you're mad because a bitch is literally getting Maybags. She getting this extra cheese, this, that, and the third. Like you sent her over there. Now you mad because Drake is doing what Drake does naturally, and that's talk about you being a weak ass baby daddy and a weak ass pimp at that, bitch. Like, be fucking for real. Like, I don't know. I could never be. When it comes to sex work, that's one of those things like I hate about sex work, bitch. If you got a pimp or you dealing with a pimp or whatever the case is, like anybody who controlling your money besides you, bitch, you're a dummy. I'm gonna just keep it above because pimps ain't nothing but leeches if you really think about it. Because they're not doing nothing besides sending the bitches off, and the bitches is doing all the work, having to flirt, having to flirt, having to fuck these niggas, whatever the case is, have conversation. Like, you really have to do a lot. And what did this nigga do? Get damn near 80% of the fucking money that you bring in? Fuck no. Fuck no. Bitch, if that music career was going the way it would, then I promise you, you wouldn't need to pimp. Bitch, if them all them businesses that you got, that whole whatever, bitch. Bye. I don't get that. I don't like shit like that. I'm gonna just keep it above. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Period. Um. Anyway, last but not least, unfortunately, which I don't think it might be, which I don't know. Anyway, Megan Thee Stallion is supposedly getting sued for supposedly didn't pay a stylist for an updo that she got. Right. Um. So, a wardrobe company, 6K, and stylist Eric Archibald, who claimed they are owed more than 1.2 million for unpaid styling services. According to the lawsuit, Archibald was hired to provide wardrobe and styling services for Megan at various events between January 24 and August 2025. The plaintiffs alleged that they submitted multiple invoices that were acknowledged by members of Megan's team but were never paid. The lawsuit claims Megan and her associated entities owe $1.2 million for services rendered, including wardrobe costs, styling fees, assistance, and vendor expenses. The plaintiffs say that they have spent nearly 2 years attempting to resolve the matter and are now seeking immediate payment. However, Meg is disputing the allegations in a statement to the people. She said her finance team conducted an audit that allegedly uncovered fraudulent invoices, unsupported charges, and questionable shipping addresses tied to Archibald's expenses. Megan maintains that the charges could not be verified and says she will not pay expenses that cannot be substantiated. But yeah, so I I don't know what the fuck. So basically, like clearly, I don't know what the fuck. But clearly, the lawsuit also includes a $53,800 styling invoice tied to Megan Pete's and Thomas Foundation inaugural gala ball covering prep days, assistance, and 3 gowns. $1.2 million is kind of crazy when you fucking think about it. But yeah, so at the end of the day, child, $1.2 million is a crazy as fuck, bitch. I hope that this isn't true. Megan did say like, bitch, y'all had some fraudulent shit going on, so I don't fucking believe you. It is what it is. But nonetheless, I never understood that. Like, my thing is this: why don't you figure out payments and all of that beforehand? Send the invoices over. At least get paid at a deposit or something, bitch. And then keep in track of everything. I hate that y'all wait until the last minute to try to like, oh, this is going on, this, that, and the third. Bitch, be fucking for real. $1.2 million, bitch. You should have got a deposit or something for that. I feel like in certain situations, bitch, a deposit matters. I'm not talking about the whole like send a fucking $20-$25 deposit for the bitches that do hair and goofy shit like that. No, I think when you are really inquiring a business like this, yeah, bitch, send a deposit. The fuck, it ain't gonna hurt nobody, is it? Exactly, you goofy bitch. Nonetheless, I hope that Megan figures that out and just child, get out the courts. The courts love seeing Megan Thee Stallion at this point. Which I really think a lot of y'all actually be trying to sue Megan Thee Stallion or even Cardi B simply because you trying to bitch, you just want to see the court outfits. That's what it gives, bitch. I don't know. But Nonetheless, that is all the mess that I have this week. Of course, before we get out of here, I have to leave you all with some unsolicited info. All right, so for the last few days, right, I'm not going to lie, being hangry is really a thing. Okay, and the unsolicited info or the unsolicited advice today is the fact that being hungry can really change your personality. It literally can. And I know that sounds crazy, but bitch, you really not yourself when you hungry. Like you really not. I don't know what it is, bitch. But these last few days, I've been on some overly hungry shit. And sometimes when I like, it is not because I'm high. It's just one of those things where it's like, damn, bitch, like fuck. I feel like I done ate everything. So then like it takes me forever to like find some fucking food. But bitch, as I'm trying to find food, I just realized everything was just pissing me the fuck off. Like, bitch, why the fuck are you standing like that? Bitch, like, why the fuck is your knees locked? Bitch, like, why the fuck is you pigeon-toed with your goofy ass? Like, why the fuck is your shirt tucked in like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything just be pissing me off when I'm hungry. And, bitch, as a tourist, bitch, I love to eat. I love to eat and I love to sleep, bitch. If I can't do neither one, bitch, I literally am the worst person to be around. Bitch, I fuck around and turn it into fucking Diddy. Bitch, I am on bullshit with everybody. Fuck is you talking about? But yeah, nonetheless, like I said, for our unsolicited info, hunger can definitely change your personality. All right. But nonetheless, that is all that I have this week. Thank you to my first and my last time listeners. Please make sure that you're checking us out every Monday and Friday on our YouTube channel. Okay. Please make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications because you don't ever want to miss an episode. Okay, please remember to always be humble, be gracious, and be open. I will see you at the top because baby, the bottom is way too fucking crowded. Bye, y'all.